Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
Should Kejriwal resign? Why Aam Aadmi Party is holding a referendum on this question. Congress leaders tell government to address US charges with elasticity, say case not same as Canada's. Eyeing Haryana CM post, Union Minister of State Rao Inderjeet Singh steps up caste regional play. Noida Metro seeks nod for 11.5 km Aqua Line extension. Hi, this is Khushi Chauhan and you're watching Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world. The Aam Aadmi Party will begin a signature campaign on Friday to receive people's feedback on whether its party leader Arvind Kejriwal should resign as Delhi Chief Minister if the Enforcement Directorate arrests him in the Delhi liquor scam case. The Aam Aadmi Party has alleged that the BJP has hatched a conspiracy to get Kejriwal arrested in the case in the hope of finishing the party. The plan, as part of the Main Bhi Kejriwal campaign, AAP volunteers will ask people at all 2,600 polling stations in Delhi should Kejriwal resign or run the government from jail. A day after the US Justice Department claimed that an Indian intelligence official directed an unsuccessful plot to kill a US-Canadian citizen on its soil, believed to be Khalistani separatist Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, senior leaders of the Congress said that the matter was of grave concern and asked the government to address the US charges with alacrity and absolute sincerity. At stake, they said, this is not the security of India but New Delhi's relationship with democracies in the world. Months before the Lok Sabha elections in Haryana Assembly polls slated for 2024, Union Minister Rao Inderjeet Singh, the BJP's Gurgaon MP, has intensified his demand for the rights and development of South Haryana in the party-ruled state. Singh's move has come at a time when Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar has dialed up his pitch for Haryana, Ek Haryanvi Ek, while claiming that his government has been undertaking equitable development in the entire state without any disparity. A 5-time MP and 4-time MLA, Singh has been projecting himself as a key face of South Haryana politics, maintaining at his rallies that South Haryana must regain its lost political rights. Looking at extending the existing Aqua Line metro corridor from Sector 142 to Botanical Garden, the Noida Metro Rail Corporation has submitted a detailed project report to the Noida and Greater Noida authorities for in-principle approval. A total of 8 stations, Botanical Garden, Noida Sector 44, Noida Office, Noida Sector 97, Noida Sector 105, Noida Sector 108, Noida Sector 93 and Panchsheel Balak Inter-College will come up under the project. The route will end at the already existing Noida Sector 142 station. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle? Scaling new peaks in science and tech.
Third stage separated.
Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा.
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance, from geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
So we are back after a break, now moving ahead. 13 schools in Bangalore received bomb threats Friday morning through email, police said. The email claimed that explosive had been planted on school premises. Police were immediately notified and have been searching the schools for any suspicious objects. Bomb disposal squads have been dispatched to all the schools that received the bomb threat. All students and staff have been safely evacuated from the school premises and a thorough search operation is being carried out, a senior police officer said. Water Minister Atishi has directed officials to start operations at the Okhla wastewater treatment plant by the end of this year. This plant, a joint venture of Delhi Jal Board and the centre, is touted to be Asia's largest such facility with the potential to treat approximately 20 of sewage generated daily. After this plant gets operational, millions of liters of sewage will flow into the Yamuna every day only after treatment. The kilometer-long flyover connecting Anand Vihar area with Apsara border is now expected to be completed by March next year, as the project work was stopped due to the recent construction ban, said officials. The work was stopped for some time. Now the fresh deadline for the project will be March. The Russian Supreme Court imposed a ban on international LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender movement and said that its activists should be designated as extremists. After the Supreme Court order, representatives of LGBT people fear arrests and prosecutions. The judge said that he had endorsed a request from the Russian Justice Ministry to ban what it called the international LGBT social movement. It did not say whether certain individuals or groups would be affected by the order. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle?
अच्छा नहीं लगा, मैंने उसको रद्द कर दिया.
Scaling new peaks in science and tech.
Third stage separated.
Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can
ये
use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा.
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance, from geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
So we are back again, now moving ahead. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi extended their greetings to the people of Nagaland on its 61st Statehood Day on Friday. Praying for the prosperity and well-being of the residents of Nagaland, the President said that a land of vibrant people and rich culture, Nagaland is blessed with natural resources and serene environment. PM Modi wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. The state's fascinating history, colorful festivals and warm-hearted people are greatly admired. May this day reinforce Nagaland's journey towards growth and success. Union Home Minister Amit Shah said on Friday that fences alone do not secure the borders of the country, but it is the Border Security Force personnel who play a primary role in it, while adding that the remaining gaps on the borders with Pakistan and Bangladesh will be plugged in the 2 years. Shah said that only 60 kilometers of border with these two countries now remain unfenced after the National Democratic Alliance government completed 560 kilometers of fencing in the last 9 years. Sandeep Reddy Vanga's much-awaited animal has been unleashed, sending Ranbir Kapoor in a devilish, menacing and unhinged avatar. Animal's problematic premise has already been discussed since its teaser and trailer were unveiled. What the full film offers is a series of events, emotions, and sequences leading up to a rather underwhelming climax, which is so rushed that you keep waiting if something more is yet to come post the end credits. Animal takes you on a bloody, noisy, gory, and violent journey, and for the large part of it, you don't complain. It just immerses you in its gripping tale and scale, but often leaves you in bewilderment each time the hero in action. In a true testament to his lifelong commitment to martial arts and fitness, actor Akshay Kumar organized the 15th Akshay Kumar International Kudo Tournament in Surat, Gujarat recently. Bringing the Japanese martial arts discipline to the center stage, the actor admits he thought of introducing the practice in India after realizing its importance for self-defense, and now is dedicated to motivate the youth to take up the form without worrying about money. This year, Kumar was joined by actor Disha Patni as a special guest at the event. It's a tournament which he has been organizing for over a decade now. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.